everyone, I'm Big Cat. In this lesson, we'll begin to create the relevant functions in the event graph. Double-click the event graph. By default, there are two nodes in this graph. One is the animation update event. This node acts when the animation is updated. The track_get_pawn_owner node is all about getting the current pawn, which in our game is actually getting the current myCharacter. In this event graph, we need to get the current state of the current from myCharacter and set it to a variable in the animation blueprint. Since we need to get the character states in myCharacter, we need to create variables in myCharacter first. Open myCharacter. Add a variable named is crouching of type boolean and category character pose indicates if the character is in a crossing position. Add a variable named is pawn of type boolean and category character pose indicates if the character is currently pawn. Add a variable named is dead of type boolean and category as character state. It indicates if the current character is dead. Add a variable named is hold weapon type boolean and category as character state indicates if the character is currently holding a gun. Add a variable named is aiming of type boolean and category character state indicates whenever or not the character is currently aiming. Add a variable named is firing type boolean and category character state indicates if the character is currently firing. Add a variable named is equip type boolean category as character state indicates if the current character is changing weapons. Add a variable named is reload type boolean and the category as character state indicates if the character is currently changing magazines or bullets. Add a variable named is on the air type boolean and the category as on the air. It indicates if the character is currently in the air. Add a variable named is free falling type boolean and category as on the air indicates if the current character is in free fall. Add a variable named is umbrella opened type boolean category as on the air. It indicates if the current character has a parachute open. Add a variable named forward value type float and categories on the air indicates the relative value of the pitch angle of the current character. Add a variable named is playing montage type boolean and the categories animation indicates if the montage is currently playing or not. Compile and save. The variables were created here first. This is not all of the variables in my character. They are currently sufficient to support the animation blueprint. That is for this lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next lesson. Hello everyone, I'm Big Cat. Starting in this lesson, we set the variables in the animation blueprint. Some of these variables can be obtained directly from character. In this lesson, we'll start by setting up the variables obtained directly from character. First, we need to get the MyCharacter object, as we talked about in the previous lesson. The trackGetPronOwner node is used to get the current character, and it should be noted that this node does not necessarily return the object. So you need to determine if the object is returned first. Using the isValue node to decide on the returned value. Convert a prong tab to a MyCharacter tab using the Cast2 node. Right-click the Cast2 node and select Convert to Pure Cast. Promote transform objects into variables. Name it MyCharacterRef. Make prong validly connect to MyCharacterRef node. Adding comment. To improve the blueprint's readability, add a sequence node. As many variables will be set. Find out if Montague is currently playing or not by MyCharacter, and set it to the animation blueprint. Adding comment. Get the crouch state via MyCharacter. Set the crouch variable to the animation blueprint. Get the point state via MyCharacter. Set the point variable to the animation blueprint. Adding comments. Get date status via MyCharacter. Set the death state variable to the animation blueprint. Get the gun status via MyCharacter. Set the gun status variable to the animation blueprint. Get aiming status via my character. Set the aiming status variable in the animation blueprint. Adding comments. That is for this lesson. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next lesson. Hello everyone, I'm Big Cat. Some variables in the animated graph cannot be obtained directly from character and require some calculations. In this lesson, we'll set up the variables that need to be calculated to get them. The next step is to calculate the speed of the current character. Using the getVelocity node via my character, you can get the vector of your character's current speed. Get velocity values from vector length nodes. Set speed variable to the animation blueprint. Adding comment. Next, calculate the direction value of the current character. Get the calculate direction node. The purpose of this node is to calculate the current direction of the character from the character's speed and the character's rotation, which ranges from -180 to 180. Get the speed value from my character. Get rotation value from my character. Set the direction variable to the animation blueprint. Adding comment. Next, the angle of the current character is calculated. Get the control rotation from my character. Note that this is to get the value of the control rotation. Get the actor rotation from my character. The dot node is used to get the angle of the current character. The character of this node is to normalize. Flip the return value. Set to the pitch and yaw variables in the animation blueprint. Adding comments. That's it for this lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next lesson. Hello everyone, I'm Big Cat. This lesson sets up on air-related variables as well as calculating the aim of sight type value. Let's start by setting up in the air-related variables. Get the character movement component object first. Call the isFalling node to get if it's in the air or not. Set on-air variables. Set the isFreeFalling variable. Set the isUmbrellaOpened variable. Set forward value variable. The last one is the lateral moment speed of the character in the air. Get the current character speed value. Then reverse it according to the current rotation value. Slip the return value, where the y value is the lateral moment speed we need. Adding comments. In the previous lesson, we set the animation aim of sight blend in the animation graph, which has an aim of sight type value that controls which animation aim of sight blend is currently being used. Next, set the aim of sight type value. Determine if they are in the air first. Currently, all of our animated aim of sight is based on the character being on the ground. So, if the character is in the air, we don't use animated aim of sight. Set aim of sight type to 0. Since we don't have an animated aim of sight for point. If the character is currently pawn, set aim of sight type to 0. Next, determine if the current crouching position is crouching. If it is crouching, we need to determine whenever it is holding a gun. If the gun is held, you need to determine if it's in aiming. If it's an aiming state, it's crouched with the gun aimed. Open the animation graph, and you can see that this state value is 6. Go back to the event graph and set aim offset tab to 6. If it's not an aiming state, it's a crouched gun holding state. Open the animation graph, and you can see that this state value is 4. Go back to the event graph and set aim offset type to 4. If it's not armed, then it's crouched and unarmed. Open the animation graph. You can see that the value of this state is 2. Go back to the event graph and set the aim offset type to 2. If it is not crouched, it can only be standing state. Need to determine whether it is a hold gun state. If the gun is held, you need to determine if it's in aim condition. If it's an aiming state, it's standing with the gun aimed. Open the animation graph, and you can see that this state value is 5. Go back to the event graph and set aim offset tab to 5. If it's not the aim state, it's the stand and hold gun state. Go back to the event graph and set the aim offset type to 3. If it's not armed, it's standing unarmed. Open the animation graph. You can see that this state value is 1, and set the aim offset type to 1. At this point, we have judged all the possibilities of the aim offset type value on the end. Compile and save. Adding comments. The job of setting variables in the event graph is now completed. The handling of montage animation events will also be added to the event graph in the future. That's it for this lesson. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next lesson.